Okay guys, still working on transmission. I got pretty much everything ready to go back together in it, but I'm waiting on a couple more parts that'll be here tomorrow. So in the meantime, what I want to do is start rubbing some silver on the spring so we can give it that bare metal paint effect. But first thing we got to do, since my shop's destroyed with the transmission, I need a little room to work, so I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then I gotta get a damp rag, wipe all the dust off the frame so we can get started. All right, let's do that. Okay, here's what I'm going to be using to make this happen. I got just a plastic bucket there. I got some metallic aluminum paint. I also got some chrome aluminum if you want a real bright color, but I'm going to use the metallic aluminum to start with, and I can always come back with this if I want to brighten it up. Some satin black paint. I call this the eraser. In case you get too much silver on there, you can erase it by spraying some black. So you can't really screw it up because you can always undo it with this. I got some mineral spirits paint thinner, and the reason I'm using mineral spirits instead of regular reducer for because this dries slow. You want something that dries real slow, so this is about the slowest you can get right here. I got part of my spring, rear coil spring. I'm just going to use this for a test piece, and heat gun. And if you don't have a heat gun, that's not a problem. You can just let the stuff let this dry on its own, put it in the sun, or just let it dry on its own. But this heat gun speeds things up. So first thing I want to do, this is just denim parts of my pant, old pant legs. I got a small piece and a larger piece. So first thing I'm going to do is put a little mineral spirits right there. Then I want to put my cloth in there. You want to wring it out. You don't want it soaking wet, you just want it damp. So obviously the big cloth is for big areas and the little cloth is for small areas. But we're going to be using both here. Okay. So got it damp with mineral spirits. Now what we're going to do is pretty much soak it down with this aluminum paint. Then we'll take a heat gun and dry it out. want a lot of paint on this, so I want to go over it one more time with the paint. What you want this paint to be dry, kind of like the consistency, I would say, of a crayon. You want it to be not wet, you want it to be dry, but not real hard. So we're gonna try it, might have to heat it, try it out some more. We're gonna fold this up. And I'm gonna try a spot, I'm gonna heat this up a little bit more right there. And this is our test piece, which is gonna be, it was screwed up, but no problem. We either spray some black paint on it or it's gonna be hidden in the bag anyway, ain't nobody gonna see that too much. So we can try, see what we got. We can start rubbing real lightly. And you see we got it pretty close how we want it right there. That's what we want right there. Now what I'm gonna do, half this side and leave that side like it is, so when I get this side done, we can see the difference. And one thing to remember when you're doing this, to make it look natural, is you gotta think about how it would naturally wear. So if you're going down the road, you got dust and rocks and all hitting. So majority of the silver needs to be on the leading edge, because you got all the dust and everything wearing the black paint off. Okay, so let's start right here. And you can always, if you don't have enough, you can always come back and put more. So just do a little bit at a time. That way you won't get too much and have to spray black over and start again. These cast iron parts really show up real good because they're rough. That's why I like my body and all, everything rough, so this will show up better. Alright, that's gonna work. I'm gonna come back and put some more over leading edge in a minute after that dries some. So let's put some up here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look, I'm liking it already. Yeah. Rub it on, simple as that. Look how that shows up, yeah. That's what you want. I still got to put a clamp on there, but we'll do that later. Come back over this with some more. Backside don't get as much as the front because then naturally it wouldn't be wore as much as the front. Now this piece here is really going to show it up. It's real rough. Now I got another little piece I'm going to use to get in the tight spots. That's why I have a little rag and a big rag. And you want these, brush strokes, if you want to call it, kind of natural. The wind is blowing this way, so the streets is going to be kind of that way. But you can come back last after you get stuff on there and do that. Now what I done, I went to the chrome aluminum paint, put some on here, and didn't dry it quite as much, so it's a little bit wetter than the other was. Now I showed you how it's done, so I'm gonna carry on, do the rest of the frame. Oops, out of silver paint. Out of paint, guys. Let's go buy some more paint. So we'll continue this another day. All right, appreciate you.